The brand new Day Show is presented by KFC. We like it. Diamond Beach Casino. Distinctive exclusive play sensation. Televidente, feliz dia! E fim de semana aqui nós também vintage. Porque sa mas, Desiree Pierre de Life Begins at 40 tem para contar-nos mais. Awe nos tem spotlight interessante pabo e claro, best of the best com spotlight riba the unspoiled queen, Saba. Televidente, feliz dia. Hey, happy weekend. Esse mapa saliendo, no? I know. Anto, hope yenda lanta contento awe. So, ayer anoche apone sapato to. Anto, komabay. Tiyan na pone Cassie, tiyan na pone Sloth, tiyan na pone na Louboutins. Takibahaya. Laganos wak. Minsata riba ki horario interclass ta. Pero awe kaya lo ta dreko yen pita ko rebay bing haciendo yen tu sorti de sordo mi tabi sabu. Pakwe mo chayin ka ding saku. Yes, I know. There's awe ta feliz dia di interclass. Então me tenho um saludo pa Abi também, Abigail Nar. Itong interclass baby, ela cumpleaños we. Pa bien Abi. Porque di Abi di kumi. Merietza Bosano, mi no te gusta Justin Bieber mas ahora kita Ariana Grande e gusta. Pues Abi, masya pa bien anto disfrutar di bodia di awe tambe. Good. Leuki. Lago nos bang po nos first things first, anto nos tinos palabra nandi nos sponsors of hope pa edia di awe.
We all have influence. We influence the lives of those around us, even when we don't realize it. We can make lives or we can shatter them with our words. With our actions. We all have power to affect people throughout our day. May God help us inspire, encourage, and help those around us for good.
To receive our daily devotional readings, write to us with WhatsApp at +1 787 248 7236.
Pues ese estaba no sponsors of hope pa no sa palabra ng inspirasyon pa efing di simang aki ko tahiba no ste ko jaluna. Pero laga no sa papya di algo ko maprimintian to mabiso ko tour e 16 dia na aki di konsientisasyon o sa aki ay durante di simang dia ng ku nossa paraqueto na essa aqui me dá 13 diferentes aspectos de essa aqui acorda ku tá dia 25 tava tá dia de não violência contra de e muito também então tava tá the day for the elimination of violence against women então nanta orange the world então nanta bisa ku ita generation equality stands against rape então tem diferente aspecto ng di kiko mundo of Naciones Unidas considera como violência contra di mulher. Nós temos diferentes aspectos, se de relação, pero também nós temos parte de traficação de gente mulher também. Então, lo que nós que temos dilante é parte de female genital mutilation and child marriage. Nós temos papel de essa aqui, Naciones Unidas dia especial para que tu riba essa aqui. Hope na tabisa ko ito din país ng posa africano to the Middle East countries. Pero miti seguinte reportaje di aqui ano 2019 di nos bisa lei ko na apasa, dos lei, apasa, no apasa, anteceta de estado americano na estado de Idaho. Laganos sa wak seguinte reportaje.
Passed a bill that would ban female genital mutilation of children and making it a felony punishable by up to life in prison. But while this bill passed with flying colors, another bill to add protections for minors and child marriages recently failed on the House floor. And that means in Idaho, an adult man can still marry a girl as young as 13 with the consent of her parents and the court. 6 on your side's Madeline White is inside the State House with details.
Yeah, and that marriage bill came with a lot of controversy. I dissected the fine print and spoke to local lawmakers about why they feel their decision is best for Idahoans. Unlike other child protection bills recently, Bill 98 on child marriage failed on the House floor. Rep. Wintro says she first thought of this bill when she was on a human trafficking subcommittee.
And I kind of had an aha moment, like, hey, kids could be actually trafficked this way.
That's when the State House saw the bill come to light.
Just suggesting, let's raise the minimum age to 16.
As it stands now in Idaho, a child under the age of 16 technically could get married with both their parents and the court's consent. 16 and 17-year-olds would need only their parents' consent to marry.
I think we can all agree that developmentally, psychologically, and physically, people need to enjoy their childhood.
The bill also proposed that consent of the minor be required, aligning it with Idaho's statutory rape laws, which say 16 or 17-year-olds cannot consent to sexual activity with anyone more than 3 years their age.
We have an obligation to protect these children. Hopefully, first and foremost, it's a parent's obligation.
February 28th, the bill was shot down with a 28-39 vote. Rep. Zollinger was one of those nay votes.
I sat on the committee that it was presented to, and I think in committee, everybody was going, yeah, we don't want child marriages.
Then he had a change of heart.
17-year-olds can enroll in college. Many of them are these days. And so we felt like that parental choice, parental control over 16 and 17-year-olds was fine.
Wintro disagrees.
Not all parents are good parents.
With Idaho having one of the highest child marriage rates in the U.S., Zollinger says his decision came down to this.
The court would have had to approve a marriage that the parents already sanctioned for a 17-year-old. So we kind of felt like that was extra burden on the courts.
The bill is ultimately killed for this session, but can be revised and presented again in the future. In Boise, Madeline White, 6 on your side.
Pues televidente manerbos ng pura a comprende na abay a korte desde na legislación anto ta hopi frapant laganos sa e palabra holandês kudi e Child Protection Bill aqui amitin ko bisa e lei a passa awado aprobar para criminalizar e female genital mutilation so corda bom aí na América tem diferente gente emigraba e nanto nanta sigue com nan tradicional pues esse tá abrir acto criminal aí na estado de Idaho pero é assunto de child marriage, dus muita maneira por atender, foi de gestres aí, e por contrair matrimônio, se haya ja tu zeg e consent de su maior, anto eta na mar certo cost nang na e assunto de statutory rape, ku bono por ter relação sexual com jovem de 17 anos. Dus esse si mas tá den hopi estado ng americano na serabo pa esse pero é assunto de muito muito jovem po casa foi de suggestres aí então lo que na purba de asita pa hinka e parte consensual pois for de mucha muito de gestres aí e po bisa ku no mino que has esa que então e nang esse não a passa dus na bari esse for de mesa pero ya bota mira ku ano 2019 na Merca é país grande, moderno, ainda não tem corte para regla e tipo de coisa não tem lei. Então, se Merca tem eixo com ele, eu imaginava o que está passando em outra parte do mundo também, pois aqui está parte de certa tradição ng país natin. Pero laga nos bang pa the best of the best, paso awe, nos ta di fiesta! Shona, mitin ko deseja tur persona de Saba, kuting amistad na Saba, ko ay visita Saba, disfrutar de isla de Saba, feliz dia de Saba. Yesterday is Saba Day, the unspoiled queen. Happy Saba Day. Hip, hurra! Anto nos igi dunabo, lago nos bisa, aspekto nang di party nang ku, preparasyon nang ku, nanting awara ki as we speak, tapasando ayan na isla de Saba, may satur e diferente dignitaries lang e pati di protocol e macherbento pero também durante di dia tem diferente atividade stand nang dus typical in het klein paso sábado echt chiquito pero pa bien happy Saba Day to all of the Sabins around the world. No sabi sabo tambe ku dia 6 awe eseta tumando laga na Saba pero otro simang dia 14 ayan na Den Haag. Yeah, ito tumaluga na Holanda, ito tumaluga to tambe na Florida, nang tabay ito celebrando dia 14 tambe, di 10 aniversario ku residente ng ayan na Miami, Florida, di Saba, nanta para que tonta celebrar esse um evento privado na Florida, pero undi commissioners ng minister ng itabayta aya mirando kuta 10 ayan to tabay comemorar. Pues, Happy Seba Day, amo duche recuerdo na meeting de sábado, pero vou começar. Me quer mostrar algo de boniteza de sábado, quizás na final do programa, me vou contar me aventuras na na isla de sábado, pues disfrutar de essa aqui, Lago nós vimos vídeo que talaga mo mira boniteza de sábado de com nanta yame de unspoiled queen deng su tranquilidad. Disfrutar de ante ora nós bim back, ya bastante mirami tour na cosco coco come me fascinator aqui nan ku kiu. Well, nós ting a Desiree Pierre passo fim de cima aqui, nós tabay vintage. Depois de pausa aqui.
The hospitality of the English and Dutch-speaking Sabans is beyond discussion. Most visitors to Saba come to enjoy nature and tranquility. As Saba has remained unnoticed by mass tourism, the island still radiates an authentic atmosphere. Here, everything is still in its original condition. This applies, of course, to nature, but also to the typical buildings, museums, and churches. Activities on Saba also reflect the relaxed and slow pace of island life. The exploration of the villages, the discovery of local crafts, the small-scale shopping experience, and throughout, the gentle relaxation. Everywhere you stay on Saba, nature is on your doorstep. The network of carefully marked and well-maintained trails attract hikers from all around the world. Some trails are designed for easy trekking. Others require a guide, enriching the experience through a greater appreciation of Saba's botany and history. Carved steps take you to Saba's top, the highest point in the Kingdom of the Netherlands. There, a cloud forest complete with a botanical display of tree ferns, banana plants, wild orchids, and large elephant ears await you. Memorable and breathtaking views are everywhere. "15 restaurants and small bars are spread over the island, perfect to finish the day, enjoy a sundowner, relax, and socialize. An excellent choice of cuisine is available, from local specialties like fresh fish, Saba lobster and barbecue dinners, to American fare and European-style fine dining. Here again, all budgets are catered for. As Saba lies just 28 miles from St. Martin, which is only a 12-minute flight or 90-minute ferry ride away, it is the perfect destination for day trips, weekends, or longer vacations.